my god, so I made a mistake in the last chapter, guys. So apparently when Luffy knocked the hell out of Enel, that ball that was on him ended up breaking apart. I missed that, guys. Like when I was watching, not watching, reading the chapter and I'm seeing how Luffy's just falling back, spread eagle. I was like, where the hell did the ball go? And I went back and I looked closer at the chapter, and that's what I kind of surmised is what happened. Luffy hit him with enough force that it caused the bell to break apart. So, not the bell, the ball to break apart. So that was pretty cool. Now, this chapter, now this one answers one of the big questions I had as far as the monsters. And I cannot believe I missed this, okay? I seriously can't believe I missed this because the three monsters that we saw when Luffy was trying to take that stream up to the like the stream in the ocean that takes them all the way up into Sky Island. I can't believe I didn't fucking notice this. So the wings and everything, they weren't actually monsters. They were the people from Angel. Oh my god. Okay. So this is pretty fucking cool. Oda got me on that. Usually stuff like that, I notice it. But you know, this is why what I tell you guys a lot of the times, right? Like when I get into One Piece, there's sometimes I have to like read the chapter and I have to stop and compose myself because I'm enjoying this so much that at certain points, like the critical side of me, the author side, I just kind of come off, and I'm a fan just like you guys. I'm just going along for the ride. So I apologize for missing that because that was fucking obvious. As soon as I read that, I just went, seriously, I cannot believe I didn't catch that. So that was cool just to see how that was kind of tied in together. Now, this chapter in itself, very good payoff. And now I see why Oda wanted Luffy to be the one to ring the bell because he had the first connection with Nolan Montblanc's descendant, you know, Cricket. So we have Luffy ringing the bell, and you got, you know, Ganfall like, oh my god, I can't believe the bell's ringing. And you've got, you've got Wiper's chief, like the elder, you know, basically saying the same thing. Wiper's crying tears. You have all of the people from Angel Island who have been getting the fuck out of there. They're all going, oh my god, so that's it, that's the Varse, I can't believe it. It's actually ringing. And Chopper's like, oh my god. Chopper's fucking high, by the way. Like, this motherfucker looks high as shit. Like, I'm gonna have the picture up for this one, man. He looks high as shit, man. So Chopper's like, oh my god, that is such a beautiful sound. I can't believe this. I really can't believe it. I have to know what this is. Chopper, like I said, Chopper just seems like he is always high. And everything just blows his mind, okay? Like, I fucking love Chopper for that reason, man. Like, Chopper's become one of my favorite characters for just little small moments like this, man. It's almost like Oda put Chopper in the crew in order to give us that childlike perspective, because when you see children reacting to things for the very first time, it's a very beautiful moment. And, you know, for me, you know, just kind of getting a little personal on that. Like, I remember about 9 years ago, like with the dog I have now, when he was a puppy, I remember the first time he saw his reflection in my refrigerator, right? And he saw his reflection, he just kind of dropped down onto his paws, like in the pouncing position, and he was just looking at his reflection. And every time he moved, the reflection moved, and you see his tail wagging. So little stuff like that. Like, I feel like capturing moments like that can be done with characters like Chopper, and it's why whenever you write stories, you know, it's not a bad idea to have a child in there or just somebody from an outsider's perspective to kind of bring in different things, like to comment on different things in the world that you're building, because it gives you a fresh perspective and it's a nice change up for your readers, a nice narrative change up. So I understand why Oda has Chopper in the crew now. Like, I got it before, but it really hit home with this. Now, another thing is the payoff for Luffy being the one to ring the bell. Again, when Luffy has in his mind to do something, you can't really talk him out of it. But the fact that Luffy rings the bell and Cricket can actually hear it, okay? And he speaks off panel, and then you see Masira and his brother, and they're like, boss, what's going on? And that's when you see Cricket, and you can tell from the way that his face is drawn, he's starting to get emotional. And this is one of those scenes, like, if it's anything like the music playing and all that, like if it's done properly, this could be a very special scene, because he's recalling his conversation with Luffy, and he's just like, my ancestor wasn't a liar. And he was like, you believed all along, didn't you? Thank you, kid. And just to read that, it's a huge payoff. And it just speaks to a greater about, because Cricket, he wasn't on panel very long. And the same time for his character to come to that point where he's saying, I can get this burden off of me. My ancestor really did right. He wasn't lying. There isn't shame. We have proof now just to read all of that and to read where Oda was taking it. Very beautiful payoff. Very beautiful. Like, this is one of those things where you might not love your family. You might not understand why they do the things that they do. But at the same time, sometimes it's best to just trust them and see where everything falls in. So that was beautiful just to see that. Now, the other thing I thought was pretty cool was while all of this is going on and we're starting to see the transition between old Skypiea and just what it used to be to everyone's turning a new leaf, we see Enel ship crashing, okay? And to see Enel literally fall from grace, the symbolism in that is so amazing because we're seeing a god literally fall from grace, an angel, if you will, because of the lightning. It's however you want to interpret it. Very beautiful, man. Very beautiful. There's some nice biblical symmetry in that, as well as with other religions where you have gods falling. This was very good. Very nice touch by Oda, man. Like, this is hands down one of the most symbolically rich arcs of all of One Piece I've read so far. So this was really good, man. Really good chapter. God damn, man. I'm probably giving this one a 4 out of 4, man. Like I said 5. I want to give it a 5, but I'm like right there in between, and I don't have a 4.5, so that's why. But overall, like I said, very, very good chapter. My chapter question for you all is, what scene hits you the most? Was it Wiper, crying? Not so much crying, but Wiper being emotional, or the elder over the Shandorian, saying like, "Hey, Calgar, this, the spell's finally been wrong." And you see Calgar's statue, or was it seeing Nolan in Cricket's memory, right, when he's having his internal monologue? Just seeing that and saying my ancestor wasn't a liar. Which one was it for you? You guys know for me, it's obviously Cricket recalling Nolan and just seeing that. But pretty good, guys. Like I said, let me know what you guys think. If you like anything I had to say, hit that like button as it really helps out the channel. Make sure you comment and subscribe and share. Thank you for watching, guys. Have an awesome